like to dress.
I keep looking at this bitch's titties, bro. She's chopped. I need a lock-in, bro.
Between us, who's going to die first?
Imagine he just murdered her. He's like, who's dying first now?
Who are you and how do you know each other?
I'm
God
Katie.
damn.
I'm Tim.
And we're married.
I'm Morgan, and this is Cher, and that's my
That's like
girlfriend.
teachers.
Bella.
I'm MJ.
How long have you two been together?
12 years.
3 years.
What are your ages?
Damn, this chick on the left's kind of bad.
I am 27.
I'm 27.
I'm 45.
Who wants to go first?
Damn.
You can go first.
Okay. I just pick up a card.
I wonder if it's weird, like if they've ever thought about like the person I'm currently fucking didn't exist when I was like in my 20s. Is that not fucking crazy to think about? Like, how are you? Whatever, bro.
When we first met, were you just trying to hook up? Or
Probably.
were you looking for something serious?
Or money.
Just trying to hook up.
Probably just trying to hook up.
Me too.
I was exiting a long-term relationship that was not great, so I guess the hookup is the next step.
Yeah, we hung out a lot first.
Yeah.
We met as just friends, and then it progressed towards the end. But ultimately, I was looking for my person, so.
What are your ages?
I'm 30.
And I just turned 58.
How did you two meet?
28 years.
I dated her best friend, who also happens to be her ex.
Yes.
We met on Tinder,
It was
honestly.
kind of goofy, but yeah.
Met through relatives. My daughter's dad is cousins with him, so our two girls are like sister cousins.
Are things good with you?
That's fucking weird,
Yes.
They're great.
You found out he was mad at first, he got over it, and everybody's happy.
Have you always been attracted to someone older? When did you move to Cougar Town?
Would y'all fuck a cougar? I would. I mean, my hands are up, man. I'd do it. I'd smash. Why
Found
not?
out the rent was cheaper.
Interesting.
Have you always been attracted to younger women?
No.
See, that's
I've
an
actually
op-ass question. Go ahead. Say this into the microphone. Go ahead. Say it into the microphone. Have you always liked young little girls? Have you always liked the young ones? Did they just tickle your fancy? Say it into the mic real close. The fuck?
In the last 10 years, all the women I've dated have been older. The youngest woman I've ever dated was 5 years younger. So you're definitely a plot change in my
Yeah,
life.
outlier.
So in my early 20s, I feel like I've dated guys my age in their 20s, but as I got older, my mid-20s, I started to get into more older men. But it's
This
not
chick's bad,
necessarily
bro.
like I'm super hyper fixated on like.
And I need an
fucking
Asian baddie, bro. I
just
need
older
to
guy.
go to fucking
Usually when you
Chinatown,
find
man.
somebody who's older, they're more intelligent, they have more empathy. I reached a point where I really stopped hanging out with anybody that was my age, so it was really natural for me to try to start dating people that were older than me.
How did your family/friends feel about our relationship? Who felt weirdest about it?
Ooh, well, my older sister
Yeah,
completely
probably.
did not agree with it, accept it. She was horrible.
Yeah.
But then my younger sister was happy to see me happy.
Yeah.
That's
So-
nice.
My parents were very skeptical about it.
Makes
When I
sense.
first told my
Kind of a
mom,
lot.
she was like, "What the hell is going on? Like, are you okay?"
I
Makes
didn't want to
sense.
say anything at first to anybody.
I didn't tell my parents. I never like specifically said how young you were. And then like later on, I think after a couple years, she's like, how much younger is he than you? And I was like, like a few years. So I think that
Like 20.
like after a decade,
Now know his age?
maybe.
My family and his family, there's no age gap relationships. With the black sheep at like family holidays.
My dad did call.
Why am I just now hearing this?
It was like, word has it, you got yourself a new roommate. I was like, a little bit more than that, Dad. He's like, all right, and just left it at that.
Huh.
Because he had talked to Aunt Kathy and stuff
God.
about
She hates me.
So I dressed vintage, right? So a friend once said, just because I like to dress.
I
in
keep
the
looking at this
50s
bitch's
doesn't
titties,
mean
bro.
I
She's
have to
chopped. I need a
date
lock-in,
anyone
bro.
In their
I need a-
50s.
That's
Yeah,
good.
lock in.
That's a good one.
I have a teenage daughter, so she was a little bit like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you doing?
Makes
But then
sense.
She got to meet her.
We're close, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Does she call you her second mom?
No, I don't even want her to do that.
Yeah. Plus, she has a mom. It's
yeah,
not.
I'm not trying to like.
She's not her mom.
Yeah, I do see her like as a younger sister though.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's
Like
pretty
that's
much
like my
one.
best friend. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Have
sucking.
you ever felt our age
Yo.
difference is in a
You're fucking and you're sucking your younger sister's dad. Yeah, no. This is just so normal, bro. This is
appropriate?
appropriate.
I did in the very beginning because you're younger than a lot of my friends' children. So I felt, how did I feel? Not
Okay,
that it
you're
was not appropriate.
nasty?
Just I felt different. It's like I actually Googled how to be in an age gap relationship as the older person.
You did.
There's no imbalance. There's no like power dynamic between us, and I think that's what a lot of people think about.
Oh, this shit gets so
most
fucking
age-gap
bad, bro. This shit
relationships
pisses
is
me
that,
off,
like,
bro.
The older person
Start
or the
fucking
older
pissing
guy
me off.
taking advantage of the younger girl, but like that's totally not the case for us.
How do I annoy you?
You know, it's just there's a lot of nagging, I guess, is the best way to.
I think that kind of stems from who's spent longer amount of time as an adult. I always lived on my own, and he always had like roommates, and you just like wouldn't do laundry or like use the frying pan, don't clean it right away. And so I'd nag you to like clean the pan and not leave water sitting in it. But I'm not mad about it. I'm just like,
In what ways do I act my age?
You'll have memory loss.
Damn.
I would say probably your music shows you your age.
You tell everything on TikTok. But you like to, you know, like when she wants to relax, she looks at TikToks and what? Have I said
TikTok.
TikTok enough?
Well, I guess that.
TikTok.
Sometimes when me and his daughter are just like sitting there and he tells us about something he has already told us before, me and her just look at each other and we're like,
Well, your eyes
yeah,
like,
we're
oh,
just
there's
like,
grandpa.
or something.
Do people ever get confused that we're a couple?
Yes, we've counted so far 4 times that we have been mistaken for mother-daughter.
Just recently on New Year's,
so
we went to
crazy.
the ladies' room and the server goes, "Oh, mother-daughter," and I'm like, "No, she's my girlfriend," and she was just felt so uncomfortable, like,
yeah.
"Oh, I have friends that are lesbians. They're getting married this summer," and oh, it was funny.
We were at his daughter's high school orientation or something, and like someone was like, "Oh, like, what classes are you gonna sign up for or something?" And I'm like, "I don't.
Oh my god, bro.
I graduated a long time ago."
Yeah. I'm actually fucking that dude
how
over there. Like,
often
that's
do
so
we
weird,
have
bro.
sex? Do you wish it was more or less?
More.
What?
Truth or drink? How much are you
Yeah,
really
fuck
willing
no.
to?
Hell no.
14 times a week, so I could always use more. I could always use more.
He's getting to that age where if I give him more, his heart will probably stop.
Oh, stop it.
How often do we have sex? Do you wish it was more or less?
Definitely more.
I would say same.
Well, then, isn't that great?
What's stopping you?
If we're being like a little more serious about it, I struggle a little with intimacy because of previous trauma, and so it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to get into that safe space of being comfortable, and it doesn't have anything to do with you.
I know.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
If someone were to fuck up this relationship, who would it be?
I think it would be me. And in terms of like fuck up this relationship, it could be like cheating. We've talked about it before, but like of course I would never cheat on you. That's just awful. I love your
Right.
daughter and I love your family and I love you. So
I mean, I think there's life experiences that you haven't had that
Like
some
what?
women can go through some big changes between, I think, 27 and 32. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm on high alert to be like, she's dipping.
yeah.
But I hope you don't.
What are the negative
Damn.
ways our age difference has affected our relationship?
Me being into adulthood, that
Bro,
means
she
I have
looks like
that
his
much more
mom.
time having experiences or
Like,
challenges.
just
or,
facially.
Like, do you feel like you missed out on your 20s?
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Did you feel like you grew up right away? Because all of a sudden you were dating someone who was a professional, who had this career.
Yeah, that's a fair question, and I felt like I had to make sacrifices of what my pursuits were because Pam is like our
Interesting.
breadwinner, so I have to prioritize like doing all of these tasks at home, and sometimes that can.
Hey, I'm not
wear
gonna lie
down.
to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I would be a house husband. I said it. I would. I definitely would be. Because, like, if you really think about it, like, if my girl's a doctor, she's bringing in fucking like $300K a year. Oh my god, bro! I'm fucking mopping them floors. I'm fucking dusting the fucking shelves. I'm doing everything. Full course meals when you come home. Everything you need. Massaging your feet. Whatever you need. I'm doing it all. I'm watering the plants. I'm cutting up the bushes. I'm cleaning up the bushes. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. When I'm at work and I have to mop the floors, bro, that's just kind of fun, bro. I'm out here like I'm jucking and jiving. I'm listening to my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to my music. I feel like I'm Cinderella, bro. That's just kind of magical when you wash the floors. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And something satisfying about it too, like when you gotta clean up like some sticky spots, and you see like you're actually like cleaning that shit, and then it's not sticky anymore, bro. That shit's mad satisfying.
Down on you.
If we got pregnant right now, what
Would you keep it?
we want to do?
I'm gonna get rid of that baby. I honestly
Damn.
I don't want kids.
I wouldn't mind having another child at all. We've actually
A boy.
I want a boy. Yeah.
If we got pregnant right now, what would we want to do?
Yeah, we've been trying to have a kid for a while now, so.
Yeah, it's,
She's probably infertile.
Hmm.
Oh, that's sad.
Like, the good news is, like, my health checks out and my blood work checks out and everything checks out. But being 42, I'm still hopeful, but you just kind of have to have patience and acceptance. We did have a loss, and that makes it a little bit harder, too. So
Ooh, that sucks.
we would
That's
welcome
depressing.
that, I think. So now I feel like I need a shot.
Do it.
So anybody out there going through hard times,
Yes.
you're not alone.
Ain't that the truth? Cheers. Cheers, my friends.
Between us, who's gonna die first?
Hmm.
Well,
Me.
well.
Statistically speaking.
Okay.
You, obviously.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me, obviously. So
I don't really focus on that.
I
Right.
want to enjoy now.
I think I'm gonna die first.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna
If you think about it, like a gold digger who like marries an old dude, they're basically in a full-time job. If you really think about it, they've committed to that career of being with that person, a rich old dude. And say this old dude has 12 years left. You just worked a 12-year job, and now you're getting paid big and you can retire, which is kind of a crazy, life hack if you really think about it. Like,
be close. You're probably just gonna live a lot
Saying.
longer than you ever expected in your 90s. And he's like, why am I still here?
The trade-off is that I'm gonna be a grumpy old man
But
sooner.
you already are.
I yelled at some high school kids today.
wow.
Between us, who's gonna die first?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh God, I'm gonna get teary-eyed.
That would probably most likely be me.
I need a
Damn.
tissue.
Yeah. This is actually thought about, believe it or not. And I think every time we've ever had a little bit of a discussion, this is how it ends right here.
I'm just a crybaby.
So
I mean, that would suck. Just think about your partner dying.
But I mean, I know we're gonna get some good years out of each other. And
Yeah.
we're gonna be together for decades.
yeah.
I've thought about this because I'm like, I wouldn't want her to be with me when I'm old and going to doctor's appointments all the time. And I want you to live, and be happy.
I love you.
I love you too, but I wouldn't want,
Damn, this is kind of sad.
to put
kinda
you through
sad,
that.
man.
My
So,
best friend.
you're my best friend too, but I think if we got married, it's like it ends at 65. And then, then you would have to,
That's 7 years.
wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't think of me as being that old, but yeah, you're right. I think this makes sense.
I
Damn.
think this needs
think-
more. No.
Okay. We can discuss this later.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe to 70.
Is this forever love? Seems like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's gonna be forever and way beyond that.
When we're ghosts, we're gonna be in love.
Is this forever love?
I think so.
Until one of us dies.
Which is gonna be me.
And me. Together. Die
Love you,
together.
sweetie.
I love you, sweetie.
I think no matter what happens at 65 or 66, that I'm still going to love you. And I'm still going to
Fuck, I just looked
be
at her
your
tits
best
again, bro.
friend.
I need to stop looking at
And
this
I don't
chop
want it to
bitch's
end
tits,
at
bro.
66,
They're looking at me
but
first, I swear.
I just
I swear, I
will tell you.
swear.